Oh my word, what on earth is going on? John Deere, I literally played this game when I was younger. First person in chat is John Deere. Does my mic work? It does. That's alright then. Is the game volume ear-bleedingly loud? If it is, I'll alter it. But hello, you're the first person in chat. Stop! My word, that's just like jump scared by Will Smith as a fish. Welcome, everyone. All two of you. All two people that are watching this absolute nonsense that is Shark Tale, the movie tie-in video game for the PlayStation 2. I've never played this, but I'm going to tell you why I'm playing it. That's why I'm playing it. Amazing. Thank you, Luke. Thank you for... Stop. What is this? It just comes out of nowhere, like, just jump scared. That's got to be another sound alert, that auto cutscene that plays, or that like trailer, whatever it is, where it goes, hey, do it. Completely takes me off guard. What I was saying was, can't remember what I was saying actually. I've never played this game before, but last time on stream, we played Shrek 2, which is surprisingly alright, the Game Boy Advance version. There is the Game Boy Advance version of Shark Tale, but I wanted to play a PS2 for a bit, so I've got my PS2 emulator set up here. So I want to play this video game. I have no idea what to expect. Is the mouse on screen? It better not be. It is, isn't it? The mouse is on screen. Oh, I'll just move off the screen. That's okay. Luke, this is Jack Black and Robert De Niro are sharks. They are indeed sharks. Let's press new and let's play it. I have no idea how this is going to go. I'm a little bit afraid, but we'll see. Okay. Right, let's start. If there's like footage of the movie, of like movie cutscenes, I'm probably going to have to skip. Oh, that wasn't footage of the movie. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just immediately knee-jerk reaction. I'm going to have to skip bits that are like copyright. Like, if there's any music or like scenes from the movie. Chapter 1, A Rude Awakening mission. Dodge the shark until the end. Bonus mission. Oh, this has like bonus objectives and stuff. Dodge the shark until the end. That's where we're starting, okay. Don't you dare play the DreamWorks theme or the Shrek theme or whatever it is. Oh my days, Unikitty, hello. Unikitty says, the moment I got notification and read the title, I got depression. Oh, I had it long before this game, but this game is not going to help, let me tell you. It'll make it worse, if anything. This is definitely not Will Smith doing the voice acting in this video game. Look at that! Look at the face! It's so awful, it's so good. Right, first impression, it throws you in the deep end, no pun intended. It starts about... This scene that we're at now, right, is about... like 20 minutes to 30 minutes into the movie, where Oscar kind of gets like attacked by a shark, and then he lies about it, and he says that he killed the shark. This is about 20 to 30 minutes into the movie, this scene. The parts before it is when he's kind of like a loser and nobody takes him seriously, and he works at the car wash, and that's the start of it. Maybe it does show that in this opening cutscene, but I accidentally skipped it because I'm an idiot. Because I thought that we would have had copyrighted content. Just so you know, by the way, all I'm doing is moving the left analog stick. I'm not controlling anything else. There are like more kind of gameplay bits that are not as scripted as this. What a weird way to open your game, though, with like a scripted on-rails chase sequence. What a weird opening to your video game, your shark-themed computer game. So, this is Shark Tale. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a few things, right? First of all, is the game volume too loud? Because if it is too loud, I'll turn it down a bit. Look at the face! Look at his face! It's so good. I love how cursed the... Why do I get that? If you pause it, it brings up this, like, newspaper clipping. That's weird. It feels like the game volume is too loud. I'm going to turn it down. If you could let me know if the game was too loud. It felt too loud. It was loud for me, let me tell you. I heard Will Smith screaming in my ears as he runs away from the shark. What I was saying before I interrupted myself again was, when I was a kid, I used to love the movie Shark Tale. And apparently everyone hates it now. Everyone, like, hates Shark Tale now, apparently. But I had no idea that it was that hated. Is it really that bad? Because when I was a kid, I thought Shark Tale was, like, not like a masterpiece, but I did like it. I'd have to rewatch it to know if I would actually like it now. Elite mission, finish with 80% or better health. Amazing. So that was exhilarating. That was the first mission of Shark Tale for the PlayStation 2. I haven't got a clue how this is going to go. Luke says, hate Shark Tale? Nah. Yeah, a lot of... Oh.
Get those scally carcass out of bed.
Whoa, lady. That is no way to wake a fish.
I warned you.
I'm slightly afraid. A little bit scared, but we'll see how we get on. Yeah.
Sorry, Oscar.
I liked Shark Tale when I was a kid. But like I say, it's a lot of people really don't like it, apparently. And it has like a lot of hate online, and people say the character design is cursed, which it kind of is, to be honest. It is slightly cursed character design. I like this kind of like newspaper kind of idea. That's kind of a nice idea. What a weird way to start the game, though. Getting up on the wrong side of the seabed. Oh, brilliant. Save at least 16 items and don't lose any items. Okay, we have to save. We have to go and pick some items up. I remember Crazy Joe in the movie. He's great. What is it? There's like reflections in the glass and like the water. Do you see what I mean? This is like weird. This game looks weirdly good. Oh, damn it, I dropped one. We have to save these items. Okay, so you just have to stay on them. Okay, first impressions. I'm very surprised how good the graphics are. I am running it on an emulator in 1440p, which does bump the resolution, which inherently makes anything look sharper. But it actually looks pretty good. It's got like actual production quality. Let me tell you, I thought graphically it would look a lot worse than it does. How do you pick these up? You just have to like stay in the middle of the circle. What? So you have to... These items are falling, and you have to like... Or do you have to go around in a circle? I'm not really sure how this works. Do you swim around it? Oh, I'm an idiot. You have to swim around it in a circle. I'm just an absolute pleb, I am. That fish chick was fine. Are you okay, Unikitty? Are you alright? That's quite a quite the statement. Did I fail the mission? Did I fail? Oh, because I thought you had to like just remain in the center of the item to grab it. No, you have to move around in a circle. Okay, I'm just an idiot. Look, he probably told me, but I was not listening. Okay, the song that's playing in the background is probably massive copyright infringement bait, so that's good. I look forward to that, to YouTube's, or some guy, a random guy on YouTube claiming the music automatically. Just wanted to play a cursed PS2 game. Is that so much to ask, YouTube? Do you know what I didn't do? I'm even going to pause to ask this. Do you know what I didn't do? Ask, how is everyone doing? I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're well. Because I'm not. Do you know why? Because I'm playing Shark Tale for the PS2, that's why. This is what my life has become. This is who I am now. You have to walk, swim around it in a circle to collect it. As you tap square, it gives you like a dash. Yeah, I'm very surprised that the controls are quite smooth, and the visually it actually looks pretty good, which I can't believe I'm saying that, but it actually does. It's very kind of crisp looking. Like, again, that it is via emulator, but I think the art direction, the art assets look like the movie, and they look pretty pretty nice quality for a game from 2004. And like the controls are surprisingly very smooth. Like you're using the left analog stick to swim about. Now, swimming controls can go one of two ways. You can either have very smooth, fluid, nice controls like Rayman Origins has, or you can have Conker's Bad Fur Day swimming controls, which hurt my soul considerably. And this game actually has very nice, very smooth swimming and movement controls, and I did not expect to think or say that, but here we are. Oh, curses. That being said, so I've praised it. I gotta say some not good things about it now. The good things, visually it's nice. Controls are very buttery smooth. What's not good about it is the gameplay itself. Nothing. We've barely done anything yet, but this game, the levels are weird. They feel like these weird, like mini short, like almost mini games. These levels. The controls are good. The visuals are good. The gameplay is not very interesting yet, but this is only like 2 levels in. We've barely started, so I'll give it a chance. Oh my days, Rhino Rash, hello. The restaurant name? I actually didn't see it. What was the restaurant name? And I'm glad you're doing alright, Unikitty. Exclamation marks. Okay. So this is like a 2D game. I can't really call it a platformer, but Rhino Rash, what I was saying just now, I'm genuinely... Oh, my word, I just got hit. That deals damage to you. I'm genuinely surprised by how good... Oh, I see, that the deli here, the name of the restaurant. I'm surprised at how good this game looks graphically. Genuinely surprised. Let's talk to him. Oh, so you have to like charge up your attack. Is that not what I'm supposed to do? Oh, it is what you're supposed to do, okay. Right. What am I looking at? Oscar sucks pond scum. That's not very nice. SQ Stud, hello, welcome. Welcome to Shark Tale for the PlayStation 2. Welcome in, SQ Stud. I'll call you SQ.
The neighborhood could use some sprucing up if you ask me.
Oh, you think so, huh?
I'll try not to skip the cutscenes. I'll probably skip some of them.
It's a disgrace is what it is. I'm gonna straighten out those delinquents pronto.
First thing you saw coming into the stream. What an incredible way to start, Rhino Rush. What an entrance. You just see that very dodgy restaurant name. So let's go. Do you know what? Like, it seems to be quite a mechanic of this game to kind of circle around things in order to, my word, in order to interact with things in the game world. You have to like flip around, like circle around. Now, if you're making a game that's set entirely underwater, which is obviously going to be, you're playing as a fish. Oh, you can just smash through, I see. And the Crazy Joe is the guy who's like a tutorial guy. You speak to the crab Crazy Joe and he gives you hints and stuff. When you're making a game that's set entirely underwater, you better make damn sure you've got good swimming controls. And I'm astonished to say that the controls are actually quite good in this game. It's very smooth.
Oh, how stranger! I have brought us now many sweet things to...
I'm utterly astonished at how smooth it plays and how good it looks. What's going on? What was that? What? Does that like give you what happened there? I don't know. I don't think there's questions I don't want the answers to. I got my health back from going into some random person's house, and there were love hearts around me. That is some dangerous connotations. That. Go in the house.
We've got a nice side of worm on the fire. Come in and share it with us, lad.
There's like a Irish fish that we've got in to his house, and you get like, what? Are they just like supposed to be like health stations or what? Oh my days, MTF Red Right Hand, I haven't seen you for ages. It has been a year, I think just over a year actually. Welcome back. What a game to come back to. What? You come back to Shark Tale for the PS2, a very cursed, deeply upsetting game, but welcome in. I decided to play this because we were looking at, I was on a DreamWorks kick kind of thing, and we played... Oh, okay. We played Shrek. Oh, does this change the direction in which you travel? Oh, it does. That's actually kind of... That's kind of cool. It changes which direction you're going in. It's like on a 2D plane. It's 2.5D. But you can go in like different directions and stuff. It's slightly confusing and it hurts my eyes a little bit to try to understand what's going on, but at the same time, it's kind of a neat idea. What was I saying? I interrupted myself. Well, first of all, welcome back to you. I haven't seen you for a while, so thanks for hopping back in. But like I say, what a game to come back to. This absolute monstrosity. Is that Comic Sans? Look at the font on the sign where it says apartments. That's in like proper Comic Sans. When I was in uni, my tutor hated Comic Sans font with a burning passion. Also, I swear down this attack doesn't work. You're supposed to hold down the square button to charge up and then release. Oh, okay, right, okay. It's a little bit finicky though, because I swear down I take damage anyway, even after charging up. If you guys could leave a like on the stream, by the way, I'd greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. No pressure, I'm not going to force anyone, but if you'd like to, I'd appreciate it, thank you. You played the Game Boy Advance Shark Tale. Is this like a 2.5D game? Yeah, this is a 2.5D game, and there's certain parts you can go to where you can kind of change the direction that in which you're going. That's kind of a neat idea. That's kind of cool. I will say this though, this game is it feels like we're not really doing anything in the gameplay. Well, we're not doing much. We're just kind of because basically I know you're swimming around, which obviously because I'm a fish, I'm Will Fish. But it feels like all I'm doing in this game is moving the left analog stick about. And that's it. I'm not really doing anything. I'm just kind of like... I'm moving around the environment and you have to dodge things because you take damage if the fish hit you. And if you come to one of these signposts and you hit the X... the X button, then it puts you in a different direction. Which I do think is kind of interesting. I wouldn't say it's definitely not soulless. Like the people who made this, someone who made this cared about it. Healing mechanic, just like in San Andreas. It is like it is like the San Andreas healing mechanic. Do you know what else it's like? Unikitty, the Zelda 2, Fred's French Cafe. You know, in the Zelda 2 for the NES. See, you see what I mean? I swear down, the charge up attack doesn't always work. For Zelda 2 for the NES, you go into like a woman's house, and then your health is replenished, and you're like, what did he do in that house? I don't think I want to know. Comic Sans, my beloved. Yeah. You missed the Shrek games. You did. I'm so sorry, MTF. You did. We played Shrek 2 for the Game Boy Advance. It gives you loads of health back when you go in there. We played Shrek 2. And we also played Shrek 2 Beg for Mercy, which is like a weird spin-off game. And those were for the Game Boy Advance. This now today is the Sony PlayStation 2 Entertainment System. Right. I didn't know what to expect from this game. Obviously, there's going to be swimming and fish and what have you. Have I gone in a circle? I swear I have. Yeah, I have. Because it's down here. What was the point of going up there then? Like, unless you want to like collect bonuses or whatever. You go in these like people's houses and they give you health.
I declare, come on in and have some seaweed pie.
What? She's like, I do declare, come on in and have a seaweed pie. There's like, you go into like random people's houses and they give you like food. Well, I hope that's what they're giving him anyway. Yeah, you have to like wash away the scrubbies. Right. We've got the controls. Adventure controller. Okay. There is actually, this game has a map. Map of the Brownstones. This actually has like a map. Like open world Shark Tale. Open world RPG. Based on this very jank animated film from like 2004. Oh my word, I nearly got hit by that eel then. So that star is where the objective is, right? So I'm going the wrong way then, aren't I? I wish I had a mini-map. That would be easier to understand. But the thing that's confusing me is you have to turn left and right, but I can't, like, make... So is it back behind me then? So if I turn around and go this way... Yeah, it's straight ahead then, the star. I'm assuming the star is the objective. Is there GBA Pepsi Man? There's definitely not, unfortunately. If there was, we'd be all over that, let me tell you. I never did finish Pepsi Man, and I'll tell you why, because I got to the end, and the ending of Pepsi Man is so hard, and I'd been streaming for like, what, 2 hours or something, and I was just like, no, I can't do it, man, I needed to stop. Bread, you should say brain rot. This game, brain rot? One could say this game is brain rot for sure. I'm trying to figure out which way I'm supposed to go. It's so confusing because basically I'll try and explain what on earth is going on. That would be quite a difficult thing to do with this game. There's these signposts, and if you select it, you can go in a different direction, which is cool, but it's really, really weird and disorienting. It proper messes with my eyes and my soul. Right, so I think we're going the right way now. It's so weird. This is weird. Or is it just these, like, pearls? Oh. No, it's... Oh, well, you can collect... What are the pearls for? What's the money for? What do you buy? Do you, like, unlock stuff in the point shop or something? A physics programmer probably spent, like, 13 months of his life making this. And then he looked back on his work and was like, I just helped make Shark Tale the video game. What have I become? Right, what's going on? Is the star the objective? It had better be. Or I'll be fuming, mate. Oh, it's like a bus, but it's a fish. How does that work? How can he be a bus or a car then? Do people like go into the fish's mouth or what?
Would you like to come in and nibble some old shoes with me?
What, excuse me? You also do this to replenish health in the Japanese version of Doctor. Oh, you go into like houses and that like that? Yeah. Well, I had to mention the Zelda 2, Rhino Rash. That's like the first game I knew of that had a thing like that. The hell is going on? What is this game? Oh, here we go. Right. So this stupid kid is spray painting Oscar Sucks Pond Scum. They did the exact same font and the exact same consistency for every time they spray painted it. That's quite impressive. How do they spray paint underwater anyway? Wouldn't they like paint away? Also, why do they have like brickwork or like houses underwater? I'm trying to understand how the mechanics of this world work. Shark Tale was one of the weaker DreamWorks films. Do you know what? I was talking about this earlier, Rhino Rash. Everyone seems to hate Shark Tale. I don't mind it, I'll be honest. I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece. I don't think it's that bad, though. But a lot of people seem to really hate this movie. Like, people really don't like Shark Tale. I think it's fine. It is weird, and it is a little bit cursed, but I don't think it's that bad. I'm actually quite astonished, I'd said about earlier. I'm surprised at how good this game looks. Like, graphically, it's actually pretty impressive looking. This is one of the most confusing to navigate games I think I've ever played. You can't really tell if you're like, can't really tell what's going on. Is that back to the start of the level? Okay, so that's like an ending there, so we have to go back. Sorry that I keep bringing the map up. It's because I can't understand like the way this game like functions. So if we go to the, as Shakira, or was it Beyonce, sorry, said, to the left. So we have to go left. And then, like, left again? It hurts. You should play Cult of the Lamb. So a good friend of mine, Atlas, they play Cult of the Lamb quite a lot on Twitch. Can't imagine anyone's watching this nonsense on Twitch, though. Right, welcome back. Oh my days, Phoenix B, hello. Welcome to you as well. Welcome to the stream. Oh my days, hello. Thank you for hopping in with your account as well, thank you. It is I, Bread, and I'm playing Shark Tale for the PlayStation 2, and this level is, it's not fun. It's just kind of... We're just kind of trying to figure out how to move around it, because it's got the most awkward jank navigation ever. And you're just kind of swimming about the place. The thing that does impress me the most so far is the visually, it looks good, and the swimming controls are pretty good. And that's pretty much it. I'm trying to figure out just like where we're supposed to go. Cody Stanky, how's it going? Or Stanky? How's it going, man? Cody, I remember you as well. You've been in as well. How you've been in before previously? Hello. Is this game fun? Not really, to be honest. Is this game fun? Honestly, not really, no. It's a bit rubbish, I think. And it's a bit boring. You're just kind of swimming around, which, believe it or not, in a Shark Tale video game which has fish in it. If this was just more of like a basic platformer, it would have been more fun, I think. But it's just kind of like this semi-open world. You have to kind of go around and look for stuff. Shark Tacticus. Okay. You have like a few different names there, but hello, welcome. Shark Tactics. Okay. You have a few different names there. But welcome, hello, also on your other account. I'm trying to figure out where we're supposed to go. I wonder if, like, how many people, like, of the younger generation nowadays will have even heard of Shark Tale, because Shark Tale's from, like, my childhood. This is from, like, when I was but a child. Back in ye old days. This game slightly hurts me. No way, they've got product placement. But it's called Coral Cola. That's amazing. Coral Cola. I love it. For some reason, a raw movie video game suck in the 2000s. There are some good movie tie-in games from back in the day. The Shrek 2 game is good. That's a movie tie-in game. My health is really low, by the way. Let's go in like someone's house and get my health back.
You look famished. Having a helping of boiled seaweed, old boy?
What a strange health mechanic this game has. Or health replenish mechanic, rather. What's with like the clip art, like terrible fonts in this game? The fonts look terrible. Did they like spend all the budget on the graphics for like the environment and what have you? But then they forgot to have a budget for like font. I'm still trying to figure out, is the star the objective? I think it is. I think so. Oh yeah, get your little rascal. Also, they say there's pizzeria. What is their pizza then? Sam's Toy Store. What do they have for pizza? Do they have seaweed on pizza then? Why am I trying? This game seems rubbish. It's very boring, MTF. This game is. I thought it would at least be like funny, in how like pants it is. It's a bit boring. Like I say, at least the Shrek game is actually quite good. Especially the console version. The console version of Shrek 2 is really, really good, actually. I have to keep looking at the map, because I don't know where I'm going. How would you possibly know? Yeah, this game is a bit not good. I'm not even bothering picking up the pills. I mean, you can pick up the pills if you want to. If that's what tickles your pickle. Well, let's go down this way. Is it this way? Whoa, I just like clipped through the floor then, do you see that? How do you like pick it? I can't tell like how you... Oh, this is to go up and down? No? I don't know what's going on now. I'm just upset. This game harms me. What's going on now? Why am I like... Coral Cola is also a thing in the movie. I think it is, yeah. That pun. I think it is in the movie. There you go. That was weird, trying to face this... Is it this direction? It is. Do you see what I mean by the navigation being really, really jank and weird? This game has the weirdest, like, navigation and movement I think I've ever seen in my life. It's the weirdest game I've ever played, and that's saying something. I played some absolute guff in my life, but what is this? What is this? What is happening? Somebody help me, please. They spend all the money on Will Smith? Yeah. Well, believe it or not, Will Smith does not reprise his role as Oscar in this movie. Is a different voice actor in this game. So I don't know what they spent the money on, because they won the fonts, let me tell you. Right, how do you get down there? I'm trying to... I hate this game's, like... You know, I praised this kind of neat idea of, like, flipping around into different directions. It seemed cool at first, but I hate it now, because it's so awkward. It could have been done... They could have had that nice little kind of changing directions on a 2D plane, which is kind of cool, but it hasn't been done very well in this. Shark Tactics is a Roblox YouTuber. I had no idea. I don't really... I don't play Roblox, so I've never heard of that. I just thought the name was very topical to this, because this game is Shark Tale, right? That map looks fairly confusing. Reminds you of the map from Friday the 13th. It might as well be the way that you navigate around the forest, where you can't really tell which direction you're going. It is like that. Good grief, I dislike this game. Finding Nemo, you heard was bad because of the load scene? Oh, my day's toast, hello. We scrape in the bottom of the barrel. What a very topical joke. And also, welcome in, good sir. This game hurts me beyond human understanding. Welcome to Shark Tale. The Adventures of William Smith. William Fish, rather. Will Fish. This game is not good, and I was going the wrong way. Damn it! I hate this game. Toast. I was saying about earlier. I'm a fair man. I'm going to pause the game. This is how important this is. I'm just reiterate. I'm a fair man, right? I give credit where credit is due. I think this game visually is quite impressive, apart from the Comic Sans font. The controls are surprisingly buttery smooth, like moving the left analog stick. The swimming controls are surprisingly really good. That's where my praise for this game ends, because the actual game itself is staggeringly not good. This is one of the most boring games I think I've ever played. It just sucks. It sucks. Because I played Shrek 2 in the last stream, and Shrek 2 for Game Boy Advance is actually pretty good. The spin-off game Beg for Mercy, not so much. But I would rather play Shrek 2 Beg for Mercy 40,000 times on a loop than play any of this game, because this game is so boring. It just sucks, man. I wonder why he wasn't interested in voicing Oscar, because he would have had to be involved in this game. One of the most rubbish games ever made. Not that he would care, I don't think, because he'd get paid for it. This game is just rubbish, mate, isn't it? You see what I mean? Like, I'm sorry that I keep pausing it. I'm trying to figure out if I'm actually going the right direction, because I can barely tell. I hate this. This is awful. Right, we are going the right way. We are. Okay. I've played some garbage in my life, right? But this takes the biscuits, the McVitie's digestives, the whole packet this takes. MTF says, I feel like bread. I just trying to find new games to play. I'm a big fan, MTF, of playing weird, random, obscure, jank games that no one's ever heard of. I love that. I'm a big fan of that. So I try to play some stuff that looks weird that I've never played before. I'm like, let's give Shark Tale a go. I regret everything. The game smells a smelly smell, which smells smelly. Like fish. It smells like fish. Will Fish. It smells like Will Fish's fishy girth. That's a sentence I'd never thought I'd say, and I won't be saying ever again. The movie voice acting for the characters in the games were very rare treats, so you're not surprised? Yes, that's true, actually. You're right, because usually they would have had just like a... Is that done? Is that the level? That was the level. That sucked. That was garbage. What's it to you, fish? That entire level, there was not... Let me tell you, there was not a second of that level that was enjoyable. All of it was garbage. Would you rather play that Gingy level instead of this game? I would play that Gingy level on loop for 3 days rather than play this game. Deadly serious. Chapter 3, we interrupt this broadcast. Mission, earn 75% success. What does that mean? What does that even mean? Like, what does 75% success in what?
Katie Curran here, live from the corner of Bryan and Anchors Deep, reporting on recent...
Apparently, Katie Curran, here's a random fact for you. There was an actual real news anchor called Katie Curran, and she's a parody of her, apparently.
Does the idea of sharks near the city scare you?
Who's scared? Sharks? Nah, sharks don't scare me. Bring them on. I'll show them who's scared.
Okay.
What I do to a shark, because you know that's what it's all about. This right here.
Goal, win 3 or 4. Look at the crazy moving arrows. Fanciest jig. What? Oh no, it's not a dance mini game, is it? I thought this game couldn't upset me anymore. And now, behold. So, sorry that I went deadly quiet then. I'm genuinely lost for words. I'm actually speechless at what is before me. I mean, at least it's variety. This garbage dance minigame, at least it's less tedious than the other level we were just on. What is this game? What are we doing? What am I doing with my life? Why am I playing this? Why am I playing this? It's just so rubbish. I kind of love it because it's so staggeringly not good. And it makes me laugh. It amuses me how staggeringly not good this game is. I will look at chat. I'll read what people are saying in a second. I just like I can't a minute because my eyes are glued to the high octane, high intensity gameplay you see on the screen before you. I can't really look away because I'll miss some some button prompts. I mean, to be fair, most dance minigames in most video games are basically this, like just tap the arrow or tap a button, like Parappa the Rapper, even Parappa the Rapper, which is obviously a much, much better game than this. A music game, that has kind of like button prompts like this, where you have to kind of tap the button. Also, my channel's going to get nuked into oblivion, because Can't Touch This is just blasting in the background. I should have known, really, that this game would have, like, copyrighted music. Did I fail? Did I fail the mission? Oh, I can read now. With the fine copyright music. Yeah. Absolutely. I love how to mod Cuphead, Bendy and Boris mod. Please read description videos. Well, thank you very much. It's been a while since I made those, but thank you very much for checking that out. I failed the dance minigame, apparently. Was I not doing it right? Sorry, Shark Tale. For the first time ever, I hope this game doesn't have selfies. Yeah, because I don't want to see it. I don't want to see any of that. Also, apparently I failed. When there's like loads of arrows pointing in a certain direction, do you have to keep tapping it, or can you just keep it held down? Can you? No, you can't keep it held down. You have to tap it for each one. How did I like fail then? I tapped it for every single arrow that was on screen. Yeah, my channel's gonna get like nuked because of all the copyrighted music on you. Oh well, this stream's gonna get demonetized. Because I'm going to get like 50 copyright claims for all the licensed music in this game. Amazing. How did I fail? I swear down, I pressed the arrow key. I swear on my shoes I did. I tapped the directional arrow on the arrows. I did, look. What do you want from me, William? I'm doing my best, look. Up. Down, yeah. Yeah, this guff. Dun dun dun. 1, 2, dun dun dun. It's Guitar Hero if it was designed by a crackhead. It's Dance Dance Revolution if it was created by an insane psycho who'd never seen a human being before, or a fish for that matter, because this ain't what fish look like in real life, let me tell you. A maniac made this. A crazed lunatic was like, I want to make a Shark Tale movie licensed game, and then everyone in the boardroom went, okay, and then this is what happened as a result of that. This is what we got as a result of that. How did I fail by here? I swear down I pressed the arrows, I swear down I did. But it just didn't do anything. Also, again, I apologise, I'll read the chat in just a moment. I can't look away from the screen because I can't, because I'll miss the button prompts that I'm supposed to be pressing. Down, up, down, Is that it now? What's up with his facial animation? What is that? It surprisingly does look quite spot on like the movie looks, though. I'll give it that. Oh, it's not over? Look at the animation, it's so good. Why is he even dancing anyway? Never played Parappa the Rapper, but I played Jammer's Lammy. You could draw it. Jammer Lammy? What's that? Parappa the Rapper is great, by the way. I've actually, the guy who voices Parappa the Rapper, his name's Dread Fox, and I actually have spoken to him. I used to like have him on social media, and I spoke to him. This was years ago, and he seems like a really chill guy. Yeah, Dread Fox his name is, and he voices Parappa the Rapper in the PS1 Parappa the Rapper game. When's it gonna end? When's it gonna stop? Make it stop, please. I'm just, to be honest with you, I'm struggling to comprehend and accept what I'm seeing. This game is really awful. I mean, I know there's only so much you could do if you're making a game in which you play as fish and you're underwater. I get it. You're playing as a fish, you're in the water. But this is just pants. Echo the Dolphin is a dolphin. He's a fish, he's in the water. That game's good. What other games underwater that are good? Can't think off the top of my head, but there's other underwater bits. Look at his face. I like the fact that, like, freeze framed, and if you look in the background behind the point screen. That's so good. Somebody screenshot it, please, because we need that. You might have to, like, go back a little bit to get the stuff out of the way of the screen. If you slightly go back, to get like a decent, like, screen cap of his horrific face. I love it. I love it dearly. This game is maybe the most cursed piece of media that exists. Good grief, I hate all of this. Well, you can tune a guitar, but can you tune a fish? Can you tune a fish? Amazing. Dance Dance Revolution, this certainly ain't. Dance Dance Tarnation, yeah. I think Lammy is from Parappa's creators too. Oh, really? You're gonna drop box art. Oh, please do, yeah. Show me it. I'm intrigued. Show me it. Yeah, this is Dance Dance Revolution. If it was created by a crack fiend. Right. Why is he dancing in the street anyway? What's the context? That doesn't happen in the movie, does it? Also, I don't know what's with the newspaper aesthetic that they've gone for. It's cool. I actually kind of like it. The Fish and the Furious, brilliant. Chapter 4, mission, don't let Sykes get to the whale wash before you. It actually tells you the objective on this mission. The previous one just said, get 75%. Rhinorash, allow me to bring up the legendary Starfy for the second stream in a row. Oh, yes, of course, amazing. Very topical, actually, of you to do so. Yeah, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm just going to grab another drink. I'm still here, don't panic, don't worry. Willfish is not going anywhere, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Give me a minute. Alright, let's try it then. Bonus mission is perform 10 power slide boosts. Okay. Isn't it Martin Scorsese plays the blowfish, doesn't he? How the hell did they convince Martin Scorsese to be in this movie? Also, the taxi is just a fish that you hold on to. Okay, so L1 and R1 dodging. Is it like a race kind of thing? Okay. Do you know what's really weird about this game, by the way? I don't know if the frame rate, like, lowers or something. That fish looked like Nemo then, from Finding Nemo. The frame rate is very inconsistent on this game. It runs okay, but it's just, like, weird. Also, this is like a race, apparently. It's like an on-rails race. We need to get to the whale wash before Martin Scorsese gets there. If you tap L1 and R1, you can like dodge out of the way. Okay, I never really, not yet anyway. It doesn't feel. I don't feel that. Whoa, my eye. That hurt my eyes a lot. I don't really feel the need to do so yet. Also, so let me get this straight. Taxis in this game's world, right? Taxis are a fish that grabs onto another fish. It's a fish that holds onto the like the fin or whatever of another fish. Okay. In case, so I suppose some fish do swim faster than others, I guess. Do you have to pay? How do they pay them? And what if you accidentally like let go of the fin or whatever? Do they have like, so how do buses work in this game's world? Do they have to like hold on to a bus fish, or because this has got buses as well, this game. Imagine a proper open world. Yeah, so you see the whoa, what was that? I'm pressing the button and it keeps like slowing down. Why have I just completely lost all my momentum now? This is the I'm just like floored by this. Utterly perplexed by this. Oh, you need to go into the bubbles to go fast, I see. Yeah, I was missing all of that because I'm just an idiot. You're supposed to be on the bubbles, that's what makes you go fast. Couldn't you just do that anyway without a taxi fish then? Couldn't you just swim in the bubbles? Yeah, why don't you just swim in the bubbles then? Why would you need a... I don't understand why you'd need a taxi fish to do that. It's quite close, this race, by the way. Ah, curses. Right, oh my word, what was that? I just went right in through this warehouse. How do they have barrels? How do they pick the barrels up? What do they put in the barrels? Because they're fish, aren't they? Do we do it? Yes! Get in my shark belly, well, fish belly. What type of fish is Oscar? I don't know. How many different gameplay styles crammed into one section of it? I know. This game reminds me of Battletoads. Underwater Uber. It is Underwater Uber. This game reminds me of Battletoads. Because the hell is happening? What was that? In Battletoads, like every level is like a different gameplay style, basically. Right. All 5 pixels if you win. Yeah, it's so good. I will say, something I can't knock this game for, even though it's astonishingly not good at all, something I can give it props for. At least there's variation. At least you're doing like different stuff. Sneak through the whale wash undetected. Oh, don't tell me we gotta do a stealth mission. A stealth mission in Shark Tale. Metal Gear Fish. Metal Gear Will.
Late for work again? Don't let the guy see you before you punch in.
Okay. You're on a time limit as well. Oh, you can like hide behind these. It's like it's a stealth game now. What the heck? What the Shrek? Why did I go that direction? Ooh. So you have to like hide behind here because he's like late for work or something. Do you have to make sure that nobody sees you? I assume that the fish with the lamps on their head are the like guards or whatever. Metal Gear Solid, the Phantom Fish. I have Metal Gear Solid music playing here. Yeah. Oh my word! Did I get spotted? Oh, plums. Wait. This is stealth. If it was designed by someone who has never played a video game in their lives before. That's what this is. Do you know what I'm impressed at the most of this game? It's not the admittedly good visuals. It's not the smooth swimming controls. I'll tell you what I'm impressed at so much about this game is how it does a lot of different things and it somehow manages to be awful at all of them. This game does a lot of different ideas and it's bad at all of them. It doesn't do anything well. Nothing about this is like good. Like I haven't enjoyed a single second of the gameplay of this. I got to be honest with you. That's quite an impressive feat because usually with bad games, I at least like. How are you supposed to get past there then? With like terrible video games, I at least like something about it, you know. In regards to the gameplay, at least something is vaguely enjoyable to play. But this, there's nothing. This is got to be the worst stealth section in the history of video games. The worst stealth I've ever seen. The worst dance minigame I've ever seen. It's the worst navigation I've ever seen. Of like when we had that kind of open world kind of level. This game has like made me lost for words. That was the end of that level. That's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. What the hell was that? Stealth sections in non-stealth games, my favourite, I know, right?
Looks like Angie covered for me again.
Well, yeah, this game's definitely not a stealth game. I don't know what it is. I haven't got a clue what the hell this game is. What it's trying to be, what it's trying to say. Because at first I was like, oh, is this going to be like mini games and stuff? Like it's like a series of mini games. But now it's like just a mishmash of random stuff. What is happening here? Also, the objective is earn 75% success. Does that mean it's like the dance mini game again?
Does he have a way with the ladies? More like the ladies.
Is it? Yeah, Renee Zellweger.
He's always trying to
Is the
seduce women.
Angie, isn't she? Oh, not another. Oh, I got to dance again. Oh. Look at his face. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm sorry that I'm like subjecting you to this. I thought my D-pad wasn't working then. It is though. I'm not exaggerating when I say. So maybe not the worst, because I've probably played worse. I've played some utter trash in my life, right? And Rhino Rash will know this, because I used to review, way back in the day, I used to review bad games, and I was obsessed with them. When I was in uni, I wrote an essay about bad games and why people like them. I don't know if this is the worst game I've ever played, but it's up there. It's one of the worst games I've ever played. It's probably in like the top 3. And I genuinely mean that with every molecule of seriousness. This is one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. It's so bad. Like I say, I'm honestly a bit speechless because I can't believe it even exists in the way that it does. It loses extra points for getting this stream was definitely going to be demonetized because of the music. Welcome to the car wash. Isn't that like a Christina Aguilera, wasn't it? Up, down, up, down, up, down. Oh crap, I pressed the wrong button. How did I fail on this dance minigame earlier? I don't know what I'd pressed that was wrong, apparently. Yeah, this game is really awful. Dead Rising 4, right? I know it's a weird comparison, we're a weird segue. Dead Rising 4, I think, is quite bad. But it's a masterpiece compared to this. Which is a really weird non-comparison, I know, but my point is, some games can be really bad, but they can still have value to them. I mean, I guess this game does have value because, like I said, visually, I think it looks quite impressive. And when you're moving around when you're swimming around, sorry, the swimming controls are actually very fluid, shockingly so. But that's the only two good things about this game. Swimming around is good. Well, the controls for how smooth swimming is are good, and the visuals are good. That's it. Those are the only positive things I can think of. Everything else is awful. Most mind-numbingly boring dance minigame ever as well. Why is he I think he actually does dance in the car wash in the movie though. That actually does happen. This is lore accurate to the Shark Tale universe. Unikitty says, sorry I don't talk much. You're drawing whilst watching. Oh, of course. Not at all. Not at all. You're absolutely fine, Unikitty. You don't have to apologise. Rhino Rash says, I was filtered by Die Hard Vendetta's tutorial level because the stealth part was so broken. Oh, nice. I've not played that, but I know that game. I know Die Hard Vendetta, but I've not played it. You're old enough to remember when this car wash cover was on the radio. Yes, so am I. I am very much old enough to remember that.
Hey, girl, what up?
The thick of it would fit this minigame. Maybe it would, yeah. I'm skipping the cutscenes. I don't care. And I don't think you guys would care either. Between a fluke and a hard place. Get to Sykes' office. Okay, is this going to be like another kind of open world kind of level, is it?
You're gonna swim through that wash. You're crazier than me. Don't get too far ahead or behind, or you'll get blasted by the steam.
Okay. Oh, is this like a scrolling level? Okay. Alright, this level is better. So you have to just kind of like... Okay. You have to dodge the boxes and that. I see. You have to not get hit by the steam, I see. So it's like a constantly scrolling level. Okay, I will say one good thing about it. Again, it's really weird because it reminds me of Battletoads because it tries to be like loads of different games at once. There's a lot of variety. So far, this bit, right? This level, where we're dodging stuff and scrolling past stuff. So far, this has been the best level. This has been the most fun. That's tragic that the most fun is this bit. We are just kind of on like a almost like a constantly scrolling level. Ooh, I missed it. This is the most fun I've had in this game so far. Which honestly isn't saying much, to be honest. Watch out for the bubbles. Yeah, you can hold this down, I see. But even so, it's like... It's not great, it's not good, particularly, but it's like... Hell, it's better than, like... most of the rest of the game that we've played so far. Oh, damn it. I'm glad that you don't take much damage from being hit by these things. Okay. So this game sort of kind of is like mini games, sort of. But I don't really know what this game's trying to do. Like, it's just... This game doesn't know what it wants to be or what it wants to do. Like I say, I have to give it some props though, because it does have... And the car wash stuff looks pretty cool on this level. Like, again, that just ties into visually, I think this game looks good. The fact that this level is the only level in which I've even had a droplet of fun, that's really depressing. I've been playing this game for just over an hour, and this level is the most fun I've had so far. Apart from laughing at the horrendous dancing animations on the dance minigame, this is the most fun I've had in this game so far. Oh, curses. Sweet Jiminy Cricket. That it? That was it, yeah. Okay. There are bonus objectives and stuff.
As usual, he's got got some crazy scheme for making good on it, too. Claimed he had an inside track on a short thing at the races. Now, being the warm, sensitive individual I am, I graciously gave him 24...
I'm gonna skip the cutscenes. One thing, another positive thing I can say about this game, it follows the movie very, very closely, which is nice. You do like to see that from a movie tie-in. If the game manages to successfully, represent the movie it's based on, it's quite a nice feat to achieve. Mission: reach the end of the level and exit to the cruise ship. Why would they need ships though? The fish.
Leno's study is in the cruise ship past the other side of town.
Okay. Is it going to be another open world thing? Okay, well, this is a lot more straightforward than our other map. Basically just straight ahead. Fish King. Amazing. So it's not Burger King, it's Fish King. I think that is probably in the movie as well, that Fish King, the parody of Burger King. I think it is in the movie. That's such a weird mechanic. To get your health back, you go into like random people's houses. What a weird mechanic. Although, like we mentioned earlier, there are a few other games that have something similar. But let's swim around the pearl and pick these up. There we go. Lovely. Oh, heck. What's the point of collecting the pearls? I don't actually know. You get like points and whatever. You get money. Oh, so we gotta go on this signing. I hate this, like... At first I thought it was really cool that you could like point in the direction of which way you want to go. But it's so poorly done. Okay, and we're in the sewers now. Let's see. Why do I have a feeling that the next stream will be B-movie for PS? I actually have done worse than that before. Before I played B-movie for the Nintendo DS. Specifically the DS version. And good grief. It's not good. It's not good at all. Also, look at my health. Except for the fish everywhere. They deal a lot of damage. Go through here. Let's look at the map. The map is so confusing, but it's a lot less confusing, to be fair, on this part. Oh, you go through the windows? That's kind of... Okay, that's kind of neat. You go through the window and it brings you out the other window. Oh, so the blue window we need to go through. Oh my word, this game has creativity in it. Never thought I'd see that. Like an interesting kind of... not entirely awful mechanic. This is one of the strangest games I've ever played. It's so weird. I didn't even want to go through the green one. I wanted to go through the yellow one, I think. Oh, that'll just bring you back down here, though, won't it? If you go through that window, it pops you out the other one. Does anybody question how the city populated by fish has restaurants that serve fish? I know. They also eat well, to be fair, they do eat seaweed, but they also have pizza. What is their pizza then? What do they have on the pizza? I don't quite understand how that works. Also, I don't understand how buses work. I also don't understand why would you need to hold on to a fish for like a taxi. Why can't you just swim there yourself? Because it implies that if you go on the bubbles, then it makes you go faster, right? Surely, if you swam on the bubbles, you would go faster without needing the other fish to help you, right? Or am I just crazy? Also, I'm trying to figure out which way to go now. Unless we can go back. If you go blue, it'll put you back over here. I thought there's like a horrendous, like, screaming in agony as Oscar crashes through their house. Go through this one, it comes out the red one, yep. Let's go through here. Okay. That's the way we're meant to go, though, isn't it, down here? I think it is, yeah. Trying to figure out a second. The spiritual successor to Sonic Blast's Blue Marine Zone? Apparently so. Trying to figure out how the heck you get through this bit there. Because yeah, the yellow one just comes out of the yellow one. And the green one takes you over here. Then where do we go? See what I mean? Where do we go from here? Unless I'm just an idiot, which I am, but I mean, like, trying to figure out which way to go. Because these ones, like, lead out into the other one, don't they? Where we've already been. And the blue one goes back. Yeah. Right. Let's just go back again. Apparently this is the way you're supposed to go, though. Let's try a different direction. Let's go down here instead. Like I say, it's so confusing, this kind of the way that they've done it with like the changing directions and stuff is on the different plane of existence. It's so confusing to look at. It reminds me when I was in uni, I tried to make a game where it's like on a 2D plane, but you can flip the world around to go different directions. And I thought I was super creative with that idea, but it's technically already been done. It's called Fez. There's a game called Fez. And in that game, if you flip around the world on a 2D plane, it changes which direction you're going in. And it does a really nice job of it. The Fez basically did the idea that I tried to do, pretty much. Fez is a very nice, cute game, by the way. Although the guy who made it, Phil Fish, not such a nice guy. But he did make a very lovely video game, so I'll give him that. Unexplored area. Don't pretend you're open world, Shark Tale. Don't lie to me, William. You're not open world. Right. Let's wait for this fish to pass by. This is some of the least fun I've had, but simultaneously the most fun I've had. Warning, no fish. Who put that sign there? And who would come here then if fish didn't come here? And there already are fish here. Don't understand. Also, this music does not suit this environment or vibe at all. Oh, that's what so we came back to the start. Okay. The amount of copyright infringement will be off the chain in this stream. With the can you just like have you got to wait for this fish to go past so you can travel past him? Gotta wait. Oh. I bet I'm gonna have like 17 different music companies trying to claim this video. They'll earn about 3 pence off it if they're lucky. Right. Is it this way? I swear I'm going around in circles, aren't I? Oh wait, maybe I'm not actually. It all looks the same, so I can't really tell. All of this entire environment looks exactly the same. Well, it is a sewer, to be fair. I don't know what I'd expect, but... Go down here. I don't care about collecting the pills. I don't care. So this pops you up here. I assume we're supposed to be up here. It's cool that you can push the pills around. They have physics on them. That's kind of neat. I know we're in the sewers, but even so, this entire level looks exactly the same. What is the layout of this level is so... bit confusing way to navigate. Also, are these fish like feral or something? Are they like the cannibals of this universe? Are they? I assume I'm going the right way. I couldn't tell you. I assume I'm going the right way. This game is is something else, let me tell you. There we go. That was chapter 8, A Fine Kettle of Fish. Right. I'm going to do one more level. Just for you. I'll do one more. And then I'm not playing any more of this. I'm done. I'm going to play one more level, because that'll probably take me up to roughly an hour and a half. I've been streaming for an hour and 16 minutes. And I usually stream for an hour and a half. So we'll do one more level. Steal the race tip from Lino's safe. Okay. We'll do this mission and then I'm done with this game. Probably why those eateries are so popular. I know that everyone's a cannibal apparently. Existence of sewers means they have toilets. Let it sink in. Let that sink in. Amazing. I don't understand why they have taxis. And I don't understand how buses work. Because if we run by the same logic of the taxis in this world, where they have to hold on to the fin, and then that fish goes along the water to go really fast, how do the buses work then? How does he have a flashlight? Do they have like batteries and electricity? How does it not short circuit if it's in water? How are these like tins this big? And who made them? Like, who manufactures the food? What else can they eat other than fish or seaweed? Like, how can they be like? And the pizza, because this world confirmed has pizza in it. I've mentioned it a couple of times, but I'll mention it again. How does that work? What's on it? Is it seaweed pizza? I need answers, Shark Tale. I need answers. The stealth bits in this game are weird, aren't they? This stealth bit is quite different to the other one. Like I say, I do, even though it's awful, I do appreciate the attempt to be, for the variety. There is a lot of variation in the levels. Toast, I might be wrong, but I thought the whales were the buses, though I've not watched Shark Tale in years. I don't know though, because there's the whale wash, which is like a cut, which is like this universe's equivalent of a car wash, and they clean the teeth of the whale. But you see in this game anyway, there are like smaller fish which are basically buses, and they've got like a stripe on the side of them to be like a bus. And I don't understand how that works, because those fish are not that much bigger than Oscar, little Oscar himself. I remember PlayStations exist in the film. They do, yeah. Because the Rastafarian jellyfish brothers, that's a sentence, they play on the PlayStation, don't they? In Oscar's apartment. I remember, yeah. How do they even have, like... I'm thinking way too far into this. How is this, like... The size of these chairs makes sense. Because the sharks are... They need to be that big for the sharks to sit on, don't they? How have they not spotted me? Hello? Fish are friends, not food. Why do they have chairs, though? They don't need chairs, they're fish. They don't need a chair. So you can, like, hide behind these things. They don't spot you anyway. They can't see me somehow. Literally right by him. I guess you have to watch out for, like, the waiters. They'll spot you, I guess. When they come to serve at the tables. And you have to wait for the waiters to leave and then go past, I guess. What a... I don't even know what to say about this game. It's so... Where to start? I know that this scene is in the movie. Like this diner is in the movie. I remember it. Oh my word! Hide from the waiters. How is that candle lit if it's underwater? It's a flame, isn't it? How does that work again? Also, there's a statue of a human head. Are humans a thing that exists to them? I don't know. If water for fish is sort of like air, does it mean that coral cola in their world would be the equivalent of cola flavored air? It would have to be, wouldn't it? For it to be consistent with its own world logic, it would have to be the case. This is one of the worst games I've ever played. This is awful. Ooh. This game's garbage. I do like the animation though for the swimming and everything. I think I said like visually, I've got no quarrel with it. It looks spot on like the movie looks as well. It's not a very good game at all, really. Oh, but did I die? Oh, heck. Okay. Where do you go from? Is there checkpoints, or do you have to start from? You have to start it from the beginning. Yeah, I'm done. Nah, I ain't doing it again. I'm gonna leave it there. Hour and 23 minutes, slightly less than hour and a half. Thank you everybody for checking this out with me. We got to level 9, that'll do, that's enough for me. This game is astonishingly bad. I'm actually a little bit lost for words. I kind of adore it because of how bad it is. I'm kind of obsessed with how bad it is. I kind of love it. I strongly doubt I will ever play this game again. Shrek moment, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I ain't doing that again. Yeah, it reminds me of Shrek 2. Is that just a thing with DreamWorks games where if you die, you have to start the entire level again? Why are they so afraid of having checkpoints in a game? Yeah, if you die, you have to do the entire thing again from the beginning. This game, like, it barely has gameplay. Well, it does, but like the stuff you're doing, you're just kind of moving through the level. You're just moving through it. You're mostly just moving the left analog stick to swim about. You're not really doing anything in these levels apart from maybe like the dance minigame or dodging things and what have you. 10 copyrighted songs out of 10. Yeah, this game is remarkable in how staggeringly bad it is. Good grief, I dislike this. What have you done to me, Willfish? What are you doing to me, William? We could be up all night trying to make sense of how the world of Shark Tale works. Well, here's another existential crisis I had where I tried to figure out how the mechanics of the world of Cars, Disney Pixar's Cars, works. Because Cars doesn't make any sense, because why do cars exist if there's no human beings to drive them? If you were to open the car in Cars, what would be inside? Would they have internal organs? How do they breathe? How do they eat? Why do they have eyes? Are their eyes a windshield, or are they like flashy eyes like ours? Or are they like glass? Who built the buildings that are in the universe of Cars? And how do cars like navigate and operate them? How do like shops and food and sleeping work? How are there doors? How are there windows in buildings? Unless human beings made them and then they died and then how are the cars sentient? Based on what? I've like stayed up till like 3 o'clock in the morning some nights thinking about this. Because cars doesn't make any sense. What's the distinction between planes and cars? Because the planes are also sentient beings and they also have eyes, which is the windscreen, and they have mouths. How do the mouths work? What is their mouth? What do they eat? And are they breathing? And how do they have teeth as well? Because the cars in cars have teeth, don't they? So what is their teeth? Like, do they have bones? Because bones for human beings are teeth in like the skull. Do they have skulls? And then we extend the discussion to the planes spin-off. Yeah. Well, in Cars, in the movie Cars, you see planes that are sentient beings. There's like a big aircraft carrier, like a big plane that has eyes and a mouth and can speak. Can they die? Or like what is rust then? Do they age? Is it possible for them to die? Could you be like a car murderer? Could you kill a car? What would you do? Just blow the car up? Could they all blow up maybe if you like tampered with the internals or like the gas tank on them? What happens if they run out of gas? Would they die? I know they can fuel up and top up. Is that the equivalent of eating food? I'm gonna go now, because that's enough of that. The last thing I'll say about Cars is there's a PSP game of Cars, and is surprisingly pretty good. I played that as a kid. My sister had it for her PSP, and you also see ships in Cars. Yeah, you do. That's true. Yeah, there's planes and there's ships that have eyes and mouths and can breathe. How do the ships eat then? Or do they need to eat? If they don't need to, why do the cars need fuel? And if they run out of fuel, what would happen to them? And also, do they need that fuel to survive? And would they not be able to move anymore? Would they have to get towed? How do they have teeth as well? I already said it, but I'm going to say it again. How do they have teeth? Like Mater has got his two like buck teeth at the front. What are the teeth? Because if the fact that they have teeth implies that they have a skeleton or skull of some kind. I need answers, Pixar. I hate this game. This game sucks. I'm never playing Shark Tale ever again. The game of Cars, though, for the PSP, was surprisingly good. It, believe it or not, is like a racing game. Whoa, who would have thought? Shocker. But it's pretty good. It's a lot better than this. This game sucks, man. I do not like it at all. Just to recap, this is my final thing I'll say before I go. That'll take us up to an hour and a half anyway. The positive things about this game. Visually, it's quite impressive. There's a lot of variety in the missions. Doesn't mean that they're good, because they're not good, but at least they tried with the variety. The visuals are good, and the smoothness of swimming around is good. Those are the positives. The negatives. It's insanely boring. Feels like you're not really doing anything in the missions. The gameplay just is not fun or enjoyable at all. It feels like you're not really doing much, and you're just kind of going through it. And it's really tedious. It's really boring. Some of the levels are really drawn out. None of the levels are fun. There's no fun game design. There's no fun level design. There's no hook there. There's no part of the game or mechanic in the game which you can say, oh, that's cool. And by that I mean, for example, in the Shrek 2 game, you can look at the fact that you switch characters and you're solving puzzles. That's really cool. And each character you play as has a different unique ability. That's really cool. And I can say that for it, and it has really good level design, and it's really fun to play, and it's just it's a nice little puzzle platformer, Shrek 2. I can't say anything like that about this game. There's nothing in this game where I went, oh, that's good. That mission was good. This game has this good mechanic or this good system, because it doesn't. It doesn't have anything that's good. Apart from the movement controls are good. That's about it, though. And the fact that it has variety doesn't really mean much if that variety is rubbish. You could have, like, 50 cans of varying degrees of swamp water from different states, but they would still be cans of swamp water. Do you know what I mean? Just because it's variety doesn't mean it's good. This game's very bad. I'd probably give it like a 2 out of 10. I think I gave Puss in Boots Beg for Mercy. I think that... Oh, sorry, Shrek 2 Beg for Mercy. I think I gave it a 3 out of 10. That... I'm going to have to slightly bump that up. I'll give Beg for Mercy a 4 out of 10. It's not a good game, but it's a hell of a lot better than this. Beg for Mercy gets a 4 out of 10. This game gets like a 2. And it only gets those 2 points because of the things that I do like about it, like the visuals and the attempt at being varied. And yeah, this game sucks, man. 2 out of 10. How do submarines breathe underwater? That's a good question as well, Unikitty. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Phoenix B, he says, I'm sorry about it. That's the end of the stream anyway. I'm done anyway. Yeah, I'll catch you guys on the Discord. Feel free to chat about this. Anything you'd like to talk about for Shark Tale or anything else, hit me up in the Discord. Catch you guys again. Brad been out. What a weird stream this has been.